Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play D&D Woats. See, I found a faster way to say the name. Let's talk about what changed. Let's also save. Talk about what changed between this little off-screen session and what you saw. Omega Heart has leveled up. This time she gained 3 HP instead of 5. That's because when you gain HP in this game, you gain it within a certain roll. I think it's D&D, it's supposed to be dice rolls. You know how it is. So it rolls a dice and you can get anything within that range. Last time I got very lucky and gained 5. This time I got unlucky and only gained 3. It's the way of the world. I'm not going to sit there and save scum it to make sure I get maximum rolls. I used to back in the day because that was my style, but not anymore. I'm just going to roll with what we got. I navigated my way back here. I didn't have any eventful encounters really. I redid the Beastman camp and then I just walked here. I fought a grizzly bear and a giant on the way. Nothing you haven't seen. You're not missing out, don't worry. I have it in the caves, obviously, because I'm doing them right now. I thought you'd like to join me for those. The most noteworthy thing that's happened... that's a good year. Is that from 7 to 12? That's a good jump. The most noteworthy thing that's happened is that Rog has not died. I did not have to go back to the church and revive Rog. He actually made a kill. You might not think he's capable, but he is. He killed a beastman. That wasn't very nice. Rog? Did you just level? Look at the shock on Omega Heart's face. At the fact that Rog is not only alive, but leveling up. She can't quite believe it. Good job, the Clap. Always picking up the darkness. Clap is the real hero of this. So I'm going to show you something I didn't do in the last video, but I did do in the downtime. And that is this little button here, Rest Party. In classic Dungeons & Dragons style, you may at any time go to sleep for 56 hours in order to regain the HP on all of your party members. It also restores your magics. Your magics are limited to sort of 3 casts a day, something like that, so if you take a 24-hour rest you get your magic back. Yeah, it's not going to really be an issue for us. It will be for the cleric, actually, in all fairness. The cleric will have to rest to get his magic back. What was that rather disgusting and ugly looking woman? She's in here, right? Am I in the completely wrong place? Oh, no. I know where I am. This is where that other cave spits you out, right? I went in the exit. Now I can't find the exit. This is the ambush room. And then this takes you through... Yeah, okay. That's the ambush room. Which means the woman's in one of these caves. Should we fall for this trap? Second time lucky, Rog. That was anticlimactic because it's this one. Rog? Rog found the trap but cannot disarm it. Rog is improving. I like the way I put that all on Rog as well. Omega Heart's a thief. God, it's terrifying. Omega Heart's a thief in exactly the same way that Rog is, but I put all of the emphasis on that onto Rog. But he did it. Okay, we stole her money. She was guarding in one of the caves. Oh, the only other difference that I haven't mentioned yet is that I haven't used the healing wand. I was using rests to regain my HP instead of wasting the heals on the healing staff. So we have that, and we will save that for a more dangerous time. Come on. I know you're there. I can see you. You can see me. We both know how this goes. You step forwards, and then I kill you. I can't strafe. I can't possibly step there without you. Fine. I made a bit of a meal of that because I thought he was going to take a sideswipe at me the second I exposed myself. Last one, Rowan. Violent Cleric picks up another kill. I must say, this... I must say, this team is rather on the frail side, but, all things considered, the halfling is pretty tanky. Which I was not expecting. That's it, just keep chasing me. You're not too smart, are you, Uklangor? I feel sorry for the clap. You can try resting, but if there's anything... Yeah, if there's monsters nearby, you cannot rest. Which means we're going to have to finish off the cave first. Captain, do you rank higher or lower than Uklangor? I've forgotten his name already, I'm just making it up. This poor halfling is taking on a hell of a beating. Couldn't pick everything up. What do we got? What do we got? Inventory. Rowan has got the scroll for light and detect magic. I think those are both white mage spells. He's also got a warhammer, which is better than a mace. So how do we drop items? I can't even remember. That +1 spear. Okay. We need to transfer, right? Spear to you with a dagger. Dagger from you, take the sword, and then I think everyone can equip a +1 weapon. And now I'll just figure out how we drop items. Is there a separate menu option for it? Options, drop an item, here we go. Sorry, it's been a long time since I played this game. Get out of here. By the way, they literally just fall off the bottom of the screen. I could take these back and sell them, but they're daggers, they're worth 2 gold or something. I picked up a patch of 300 gold a minute ago. I'm not that hard up. We'll get the potion. Potion could be good. We could use the potion, but I'm one of those kind of guys that like to hoard my potions until the end of the game when I really need them, and then I complete the game with 200 potions still. I know you all do the same. Can't fool me. Okay, when we rest, because Rowan has the scroll of... No, that's the rubbish I dropped! No! No! Looks like we are selling it. Because Rowan has the scroll, he should scribe the scroll and learn the spell permanently. That's the difference between thieves who can cast spells from scrolls, sort of one time, and actual magic users who can learn the spell. Here we go, Rowan's learning his stuff now. Resist cold, it's useless. Cause fear, I mean, it's quite good. Remove fear, we're never getting feared. Protection from evil, useless. Here's the good stuff. Cure light wounds, heals the team, nice. Cause light wounds, not as bad as you'd think. It's an offensive spell on a cleric who doesn't have much options for offensive spells. It's quite good. Detect magic, useless, does nothing. Light and dark, both inflict blind on the enemy. Blind is very strong if it works. When it works, it basically means we kill the enemy for free, but it's hard to get it to work on tough enemies. I'm going to take the heal spell. As we level up, we can equip multiple spells, so I can have a heal... where's the telephone heal? I could have a heal spell, for example, and I could also have cause light wounds, for example. I said for example about 4 times in that line. So everyone has a native ability, which is hide, 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 and turn undead. Yeah. And then we have the actual spells that we learn as we go on. I haven't used hide. Maybe I should, but yeah, good work, thieves. The thing about hide is that if you use it in its intended way, it's very weak. And then there is an exploit with hide. And if you use it in that way, it's ridiculously strong. And I don't want to exploit the exploit. And I don't want to use hide in a useless manner. Oh, don't be so afraid. It's alright. Look, he's dead. We need a strong person to clear these rocks. If you're wondering what that means, it means you need to have the gauntlets of strength. Heave ho. Oh yes, we can't pick up anything, can we? I forgot about this. So because we have the gauntlets of strength, we get into this little secret area and learn from our mistakes. Don't drop our items here, drop them here. That's not the drop. Drop an item. Get out of here, you useless pieces of equipment. I don't need tons of space, just a little bit of space. What have we got? +1 sword. It's good, it's probably better than the spear we've got. Vector from evil. Okay, it's a defensive spell. Good. We're no longer afraid, just expires over time. We've explored everything in here. Okay. I know what we're supposed to be doing here, but I feel like I missed it. These guys don't respawn, do they? No, they don't. Just don't mind me for 1 second here. Maybe I did it. There we go. You have to find this particular set of vines. Now, throughout the game, we have found many sets of vines up to this point, and none of them have mean anything. And there is no indication that this is a special set of vines. But nonetheless, you have to acknowledge that these vines are blocking an onward passage. There's no indication that that's the case, but they are. There is a passage behind these vines, and we need Marmillion to help us. Now, I don't think Marmillion has ever said that its name is Marmillion, but I know who Marmillion is, and I told you earlier on who Marmillion was. So that trigger allows us to go and ask Marmillion for help. So you know what that means we're doing? Oh yes. We're walking back. No horses in this game. There is a caravan, interestingly. But one, that can only go from town to places, and two, that costs a lot of money, which we don't have right now. So we're going... I was going to say we're going back, but chances are we're going to die. Let's give it a go. Roger's newfound confidence, he's in there. The clap joins him. The clap giving him a schooling on how to use a weapon. The clap is just carrying this team. This team is basically the clap and the clap's personal healer. Pinpoint accuracy with the slings. Good jobs, everyone. Getting decent money as well. Taking the cooler path in the shade here. I shouldn't have gone into these trees. The most difficult part of the game, trying to navigate these things. Oh, I made a grave error. Just get me out of here. Be a nice cliff to walk beside. We could be stuck in here for a long time, everyone. Okay, this is looking good. Thank God, just stay with the cliff. In the cliff we trust. I'm not too sure I want to fight that. Now, something I haven't shown in the game. You can obviously avoid fights by walking away from them, as I just did when you see them on the screen. But once a fight's started, you can still avoid the fight. If you, in your attacking phases, instead of moving towards the enemy and hitting them or firing slings at them, if you control your characters and move them away, you can then open the menu and select a attempt to run option. And so long as your characters are far enough away, the run will be successful. And I think the enemies disappear, or at the very least you're placed so far away from the enemies that you can safely walk on at that point. So you never have to fight something, but if the enemy were faster than you, you can't run away from it. You know how it works. At that point, Rog acts as a sacrificial lamb, charges north, and everyone else charges south. To be fair, Rog, you've got a 50-50 chance of living, because maybe the monster chases the other three. Not all bad. I hope you've enjoyed the exciting conclusion to this video where I ramble aimlessly and I walk back to the castle. Could have done this off screen, but I'm not saving you it. Alright, Duke, talk to me. Please, my feet are hurting. No shortcuts here. So next video, we're walking back into the castle, we're chatting to a couple of people, specifically my million. We'll visit the shops, see if there's anything new that could help us on our quest, and find out where we're going next. Oh, well, we know where we're going next. My million's going to help us get through the vines. We'll go back to the vines. Hopefully you'll join me for that. Yes, more walking. And I shall see you then.